is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Wolverines ready to kick it away first. And he'll bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for space. It's night. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll try the counter. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Throwing, Imaliava. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Imaliava. Fires it. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Deafening noise. Here's Imaliava. Out wide left, it's Grove. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Imaliava. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun on third down, M.O.E.T throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Knight. Breaks into the open. He's got the first down. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's M.O.E.T to throw. Right side, it's Knight. Snags it and he's open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A lot.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he did get that extra point through with no problem despite the snowy surface. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's changing the play. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him trying to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretch them side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of the first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. Got some green grass. Turning it on. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He's at the... Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, That's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets on the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Iamaleava. Left side, it's Knight. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets... Now Iamaleava. He's going for the big play. Leaping grab for a big gain. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Defense looks like they're coming. Iamaleava turns it upfield. Hard running there. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, it's Knight. Down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Out wide right, it's Thomas. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Deafening noise. Here's Iamaleava. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Motion from the wideout. Throwing, Underwood. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Underwood finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of...
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's inside the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Straight ahead, it's Marshall. Shakes off the defender. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. There he goes, ripping through the defense. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. they have some time here late in the half. Keeps it on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing, M.O.E.T. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to throw. It's M.O.E.T. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Now M.O.E.T. looking to take a shot. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the running back has it. All over him immediately. The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll send the back in motion. Here's Underwood to throw. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19 into the red zone. It'll be first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Tough run here. It's Marshall. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Iamaleava rushes on. Breaks loose. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, the quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Finds his target. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's got it inside the 35. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 10 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And it's the Buckeyes taking this fellow top 10 team to the cleaners so far. We're not even at halftime, and it's looking like a one-sided affair.
So here comes the Michigan offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Right side, it's Marsh. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. Fires to the right. Zips it out to his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines! Great job by the back on the option. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the return, it's Morgan. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Deafening noise. Here's Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Thomas. On the stop.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
The Bruins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside. It's Knight. Got room at the 35. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Throwing, Iamaleava. Moves to his right. Out wide right, it's Knight. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Setting up the screen. All out. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Finds his tight end. And they swarm him under. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. Just had to get rid of it.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Iamaleava. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
second down. Hits inside, it's Knight. Powers through the defender. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Now M.O.E.T. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that side.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
They'll ride him again. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Throwing, Underwood. Snags it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to establish the run. Breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Michigan. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. Deep in the end zone, it's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Here's the M.O.E.T. to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking for a man. It's M.O.E.T. This time it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Right at the line. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
The Bruins will line it up on first and 10. Throwing, M.O.E.T. They're all over him. He'll pull it down and run. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time showing.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ballgame in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Hey, he's had a great day all day today, and not a surprise why they've continued to feature him, and you've seen him make big plays. And down the stretch, we expect more of the same, don't we, guys? Like, up with the lead, ground game keeps that clock moving. You don't want to stop that thing. That clock is your friend. This defense better find some answers quick.
Making the adjustment. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar. Kill, kill, kill. 528 crew. 528 crew.
They'll run it on the counter. Stopped right there.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Underwood fires to the wideout. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. He wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like it. Offense, doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too.
Caught, and he's got room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Iamaleava. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Stepping to the right. And the defense, got him at the 27.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are, it's late, everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Deafening noise. Here's Iamaleava. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. He's loose down the left side. The 20. He's at the 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a crease. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Cuts it upfield. It's Knight. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.